I have this 8.5 by 8.5 wood plaque that I got from Michael's. It's from the brand Art Minds. And I want to say I got it for about $2. And I'm just going to remove the sticker off the back side of the board. And then using some Wise Owl Snow Owl paint, I'm going to paint 2 coats onto the back side of the board. And then I'm going to allow that to fully dry. I then have some Jenga blocks here. You can get a pack of the Jenga blocks from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to take 4 of them. And taking 2 of them, I'm going to stack them together and glue them using the hot glue. And then I'm going to do the same to the other 2 as well. I'm then going to paint those using the Wise Owl Snow Owl. And then I'm going to allow those to fully dry. I took my wood plaque and I laid it on my cutting mat. I use this sometimes to help me measure. And I'm going to take one of the Jenga blocks that we stack together and lay it at the number 3, which is 1 inch up from the bottom of my board. And then I'm going to take the second one, and I'm using Elmer's wood glue to adhere this to the board, and a small amount of hot glue. And I'm going to take a straight edge and lay it under the block we adhered already on the left side, and then place the second Jenga block on the right side at the number 4, leaving an inch between the 2. I got this stencil from Hobby Lobby. It's the Show Offs brand, and it's a plastic stencil, and I just like the different bohemian designs on it. And I'm going to take one of the designs and place it on the right side of the board. I'm just going to adhere that down with the blue painter's tape, also covering any areas I do not want to show up on my board. I'm using Wise Owl black paint and a small foam dabber. And when you're doing stencils, you want to make sure you only have a small amount of paint on your dabber, so you can dab some paint on and then dab a little off before going to your stencil. And you're just going to do this dabbing motion. You may have to go over it a couple times, but you do not want to press too hard, as the paint will bleed under the stencil. And once I had that fully covered, I removed it. I wiped the back side of the stencil, and I just moved it down to finish the design going down the entire length of the wood plaque. And then you want that to fully dry. Once it's fully dry, I like to take a sandpaper. It can be like a 220 grit, and I'm just going to sand over everything. This kind of just gives a little distressed look, can take away any imperfections from the stencil. And then I'm going to top coat it with the Wise Owl Furniture Salve. And I'm using my 2-inch palm brush to apply it. And you're just going to apply the salve onto the top of your board. And then I just wipe it in with a cotton sock. You can also get this furniture salve unscented, which is also food grade and good for cutting boards. And I'm just going to rub that fully in. I got this sign from Dollar General, and as you can see on the front here, it is already defected, so I'm just going to use it in another way, placing some Elmer's wood glue and a little bit of hot glue on the front. And then I'm going to flip my wood plaque over and place this right on the back side. Now, I liked this piece because you can make it stand. It's almost like a picture frame. And now the wood plaque we created can stand. And it is meant to place your cell phone. And now you have this cute little charging station for your phone. And I decided to add some large metal clips that you can also find at the Dollar General. And I'm going to use my E6000 industrial strength glue. This is great for anything metal. And I'm going to place a small amount on the back side of the clip, and then I'm going to place the clip on the empty space here towards the right. And this is just a second option. You can have a little clip here if you have an important note that you need to place or a special picture. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can also check out other tutorials on our webpage as well. Have a great day.